Oh, yeah.
Oh, God, Reggie.
Oh,
Uh,
where the hell are you?
where are you?
I'm on the couch.
It's velvet in here.
Velvet? Velvet?
It's blue. What the hell is this?
Yo, can you get back to the couch?
No, I don't know where I am, dude. But I got my phone.
We gotta fix the show, man. We gotta finish the show like the dude said.
No, I got you. Don't worry.
What?
I got other people coming.
Other people?
See? There you go.
I know this motherfucker. I know this motherfucker! Okay, so stuck in this weird world, doing this crazy show. Welcome to Infinite Inventory, guys. I'm your host. My name is Reggie.
I'm Frozen Mirage.
And I'm Liz with Red Fox Vapes.
And my two special guests, we gotta find out where O is. But first, we gotta talk to the people about Sony's press conference at E3. So we're gonna kick it off with Resident Evil 7. Resident Evil, how are you guys feeling about this?
God, that looked so good on VR. I think the whole idea of that being VR is just gonna be too terrifying.
It looks scary. It looked like a departure from the original series, which is kind of weird, but it looks good. It's just it doesn't look like Resident Evil 1. It's not like back to the roots. It's like they're evolving, which I like.
So they're doing the whole first person thing. I don't know how I feel about that at first. And they're like, we're going back to our roots. Scary, cool. I'm down for that. Biohazard life. But this is quite the departure. It seems with the games in E3, we're playing musical chairs with gaming. Everyone's switching genres. People are doing over the shoulder, who were originally action games, and all this other nonsense that are going on. But you know, we got other scary zombie games coming down. We got Sons of Anarchy, or what I like to call Days Gone.
Nice, okay.
Although the developer did say that he was inspired by the show, so I guess kind of.
Very much.
Yeah, very
I don't know that it was just so many zombies. It was just so much.
but they're not zombies. That's the key.
What
What are they called?
They are still human, but apparently they have lost their humanity, so they're essentially beasts.
Dark Souls?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much, yeah. I Dark Soul it.
Fair enough. Are you planning on getting this game? Is it something that caught your eye?
I think their showing at the Sony press conference was not great, just because they did state that they showed the least tactical side of the game. And if they're just going to be flooding me with weirdos all the time, I'm not going to be hyped for this game. But if there is more of the post-apocalyptic, find stuff, do stuff, Fallout style build system, then yeah, I'll be in.
You know, I'm kind of sharing the same thing with Frozen on that one. If it's just hordes of whatever they are all the time, if it's just hordes of whatever those were, like, I think it would be too stressful. I think it's not going to be to the point of enjoyment in comparison to other games, maybe kind of similar to that Fallout realm.
Okay.
Yeah.
But if it was more, like what he said, if it had more of the search and finding and other components, then I think it'd be a good title.
Okay, alrighty. I mean, this game honestly is overshadowed by the multitude of other games
Yes.
for me. Honestly, at first I was really interested when they first showed the first trailer, and then they showed actual gameplay, and I'm just gonna throw this one under the carpet. Is it off the table completely? Well, it's under the carpet, so yes. Now here's a game that tricked the hell out of me. So I'm like, space simulators. We're back in it, right? Elite and Dangerous. We got Star Citizen, man. We sparked it. I mean, Chris Roberts, mission complete. And I got hit with the bait and switch. This is actually Call of Duty.
I don't know. I think it was just like it looked great up through like certain
first
parts of
20
it.
seconds?
Right, yeah. Certain parts of that trailer looked fantastic. Not gonna lie, I really like the idea of space. But knowing that it's a Call of Duty, when everybody wants Call of Duty to go backwards and they went forward, I don't know. I'm kind of iffy on it.
Okay, so for this, it was more like it was a roller coaster. I was so hyped in the initial part of the space dog fighting. Graphically, it's quite beautiful, but that's to be expected from AAA. And I was super hyped because, again, I thought we were going Elite Dangerous territory. I thought we were going to go with space combat. Maybe landing on planets would have been cool. And as I hit the pinnacle of that roller coaster, the dude jumped out of his ship, and I knew it was Call of Duty.
You
and
knew where we were.
I was pissed. I was not happy. I was like, I know what this is, and I hate it already. Because the one half of Call of Duty, no matter how good the space combat is, the other half will inevitably be multiplayer, and nobody wants COD in space. Nobody's asked for it. As a matter of fact, the fan base has always asked them to go back. We want historical shooters.
Battlefield, buy it.
Woo!
But not to say that they can't eventually go into the future, but I think that they need to make smaller leaps.
So we got this other game. I'm gonna let someone else kick this off.
Yay!
Tell me about this game that we're talking about.
Okay, so Death Stranding is most definitely going to be the top of my list of E3 reveals. Hideo Senpai, I love him so much.
You got a tattooed on your back?
I got a tattooed on my ankle.
That's
I
weird.
got it on my ankle, actually. It's my ankle. No, Kojima comes out officially saying, I'm back, which was cool, and then he releases this trailer with Norman Reedus, and we have absolutely no idea what the hell this is about.
Fish. Dead fish.
Dead fish. But there's there's already conspiracy theories about it.
The biggest thing about this for me with Death Stranding is it was how it was announced. Kojima looks so much happier
Yeah.
announcing this game.
Yeah.
Like he just got out of prison.
So-
He got to see his kids. He got to have sex again with a female. He was just like, I'm in it, guys. Let's do this. He got away from all of his babies, but yeah, that man was like a happy father.
Pretty much. He was a
So-
proud daddy that day.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate here and say that I need to be happy as he wants. I don't know if Konami's legitimately gonna be upset because they showed us literally nothing. It was a cutscene on a beach. Don't get me wrong, it was pretty, but it has not explained anything about what this game will entail.
Correct.
But that is the exact same way they dropped Metal Gear Solid 5, and that is the exact same way Kojima drops almost all of his
Yeah, but
modern
when-
trailers.
that fanboy. We're
When-
about to have a fight.
When people see any snake, doesn't matter which snake, but if they see a snake in any trailer or they see what's his name, silver-haired lightning.
You talking about Raiden?
There
Mr.
you go,
Lightning?
Raiden. The
Raiden or
guy
Os?
that nobody cares about. Anyway.
I mean,
Raiden or Ocelot?
Ocelot's the one
No,
people care about.
Ocelot, yeah, everybody knows Ocelot. He's sweet, but then you have
He's
Raiden
cool.
and everybody's all like, no, he doesn't exist. If they show anything that relates to MGS in a video, no matter how hidden they think it is, the fans will pick up on it. This is legitimately unknown territory because we don't have any details on the game. He's released nothing on it. So I think people they're overhyping themselves just because it's Kojima. And don't get me wrong, Kojima is a god in gaming, but you can't say that this will be the best game ever to ever have come out because we don't know. We don't know anything about it. Fans saw Kojima's name and Norman Reedus, and that place almost burned to the
It
ground.
was like-
Yeah, it was great.
It was
It was fantastic.
It was Death Stranding and little text and a Hideo Kojima game and humongous text. That's all we cared about.
And people were just passing out in the
So-
aisles. They were possessed.
So-
Like, they were losing it over that trailer, and
religion,
they
dude.
didn't show nothing.
They showed Norman Reedus hugging a baby that was covered in oil that probably came out of his own stomach, and then he walked about.
It's about to be people
Hey.
oil spill. I get it.
Hey,
I'm there.
Kojima trying to tell he's trying to tell the
staying
people.
up.
He is trying to
let
explain
them know.
it to the
All right,
people.
I'm there. I'm with him. Okay.
So you know what?
I'll play that.
So now, do you have a PS4?
Yes.
You have a PS4?
It's mine, but yes.
All right.
It's mine, but yes.
Whatever.
Okay, I don't have
It's
a
there,
PS4.
and people play it.
But this is going to make me buy a PS4 in 2 months, and that is Final Fantasy 15. We've talked about this many times, episode after episode. We dedicated an episode to Final Fantasy 15. There's not much that needs to be said about this game, but the people need to hear you two's opinion.
VR and chocobos. Done.
All right, that's what.
I thought it just said a VR mission. Is it going to be the whole game, or
That
is
looked
it
like
just...
trash. That entire video looked like ass to me.
It did.
It's
did.
only
You're not
one.
wrong.
It's only one mission, I think, at this point in time.
All right, so at this segment, I would love to talk about the Vita, but unfortunately, there's no Vita love.
Dun
Which-
dun dun.
Yeah.
So moving on with that, man, we got a little bit of Spider-Man. The Spider-Man video that we saw, the open world. I love the open world of this. I love the open world of this game only because like it felt like we're finally Spider-Man. Like we've done the Batman life. Now it's time to bring Spider-Man into the mix. And an idea was brought up to me. A gaming Marvel cinematic universe. So a gaming cinematic universe with Marvel's characters.
Oh yeah, make it more complicated. Who cares?
So,
Marvel's already got a hot mess on their hands. Why not? Let's throw another one on the fire. That way, the fanboys really have something to be upset about.
this little game, I just want to talk about this game. Not too much, but Detroit, man. This decision-making android.
Yes.
So, I mean, we had Beyond Two Souls, and we had, what was that, the other game that he made?
Heavy Rain?
Heavy Rain.
Yeah.
that
And
was
rain.
it.
Oh yeah.
So, big story driven with hundreds of choices. I mean, that they showed in the little trailer quip that they had. I mean, kill the kid dies, you both die, everybody dies, the block dies. I mean, and you figure it out based off your choice. It's all about paying attention, building your evidence, and coming with an actual case when I guess you're negotiating is what this guy does.
Right.
So, I mean, what do you guys think of it?
This is something I want to do. I just want to do it because you could just be a total dick the whole entire time, or you could actually try to save the kid. There's like so many different options that you could take with this game. It'll make it interesting to see how each individual player will actually go about it.
I'm excited for a good choice game because I don't think we've had one since Fable.
Okay.
I mean, well, I guess technically speaking, you did have Heavy Rain, but
Well, it's the same style.
it's
almost.
those are a little bit heavier on the drama side. This seems a little bit more over the top, which I like.
Back to the childhood days, a little bit, the PS2 era, up to the PS3 era. Kratos is back, still killing things.
I am hungry.
But he's got a son now to teach him how to kill things.
Is it his son?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Go to Reddit, man. You can see the theories of who this might be. But fight with
Theories.
Jesus.
I have theories.
All right, so let's go ahead and start from the top. God of War. Let's go. Frozen.
Okay, so based on the text they were using and some of the audio cues they were using within the gameplay, Valhalla is where they're headed next. So my thought is that possibly that's actually not Kratos' son, and I'm thinking it's Thor's son. Or not Thor's son. I'm sorry, Odin's son. Yeah, because if you notice, Homeboy was shooting lightning from his bow.
Oh boy.
Okay.
So I'm like, why's he got these magical abilities all of a sudden? Like, dude can't even kill a deer, but he can shoot
You
lightning.
can shoot lightning.
I'm saying he's
I can
a
do that.
godly kid, and I think Kratos is going to turn him against Valhalla just the way he turned against the other gods.
He's just gonna be angry as fuck, just like him.
Yeah, he's going to be like, kill the gods, man. All the cool guys are doing it. And he'll be like, you know what? Dad figure, you're absolutely right.
Well, the big thing is it's not much of like the traditional action game. It's not the the floating camera watching Kratos doing like the crazy combos and stuff. It's the over-the-shoulder Resident Evil 4 style look. So I mean, it does change the dynamic of the game, almost changing the genre that it was in. So it's more or less an adventure game now with a little bit of action and of course the quick time events that God of War is known for at this point.
That's what I'm saying. The combat harkens back to the original.
But yo, this kid is gonna have PTSD by the time this game is over, man. Because Kratos does not fuck
Dude,
around.
he's just smashing skulls, and he's all like, this is life.
I'm saying.
No! You are not ready! Stay back!
But other games, that try to teach us about life. We got Horizon, Until Dawn.
Ah.
This
Yeah.
game, prehistoric robots. That's pretty much what we're looking at here, man. So tell me a little bit about this game.
That's on.
Oh, that's
This
all
guy?
on me?
Oh,
That
Okay,
is
all
on
right.
you.
Oh, okay.
All right, so we got some crazy redheaded girl who is looking for where she came from
Okay.
and why the animals are not animals but
Robots?
technology. Yeah, I'm a little bit curious as to see how that plays out because if you notice, like during the gameplay, they're not actual animals.
It's
Like,
all tech.
I can't see a part of an animal. Like I don't see live parts. Like they don't look like they're biomechanical. They look purely mechanical, which is interesting because that's like normal to everybody. And I'm like, what do they eat?
Vegetables. Everyone's a vegetarian.
The one thing I found interesting with this is like during the actual combat, how she was able to reprogram the animal to
Yeah.
make it, instead of trying to fight against her, it's actually it follows her commands.
There's just so many times I can watch Yoshi die, and that's how she treated him. that poor deer just got Yoshi'd so hard.
She was in the pit.
She was like,
it
man.
doesn't matter. It's a robot, man. It does not matter. It doesn't
But-
have a soul.
Dude, it
it's
cried
okay.
out when it got hit. It was
It's
all
true.
like, no, and she was like, shut up.
Made in
shooting
China,
arrows.
man.
The
She's
combat-
like, please.
The combat looks very solid. The crafting looks very, very solid. Like it's gonna be super expansive. Of course, the game's gorgeous, but AAA, it's to be expected at this point.
Alrighty, a long episode, good conversation. Love me some games. E3 was a good time. Good old infinite inventory. Alright, so please like, share, subscribe. We're your hosts. My name is Reggie. Special guest.
Liz with Red Fox Vapes. If you care to learn a little bit more or follow me on social media, I'm on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter as Red Fox Vapes, and I've got my website, redfoxvapes.net.
All right, you about that vaping life, join Red Fox Vapes. And Frozen?
Frozen Mirage. I'm not currently online, but I will be returning shortly.
All right, man. We'll be able to plug that once he gets online.
Woo!
So you guys ready to go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ready to go?
Yeah, let's get out.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah.
Sit down. Reggie stays. The two of you can leave.
Yeah, can you guys come get me? If you could.
Yeah, let's go.
We'll go get O.
Y'all could just take me too.
Hey, do you have change for a 20?